Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kickoff Discussion podcast. Well, today again we are here to discuss about the United and their Community Shield that they played yesterday. I know it's not happening, but let's so in this video we'll be discussing about the transfer because we talked about transfer last weekend and some of the transfer we talked about has actually materialized. So we have to discuss about that. We'll discuss about the manager. Then we'll discuss about the Community Shield. We'll discuss about individual player performances, their strategies and their playing style. Then we'll discuss about the expectations from United fans' perspective for the new season, and as well we'll get his preferred 11 to play against Fulham this coming Friday. This season you'll see more content like this, and if you are a United fan, Chelsea fan, Arsenal fan, Man United, Real Madrid, Barcelona, just hit me up. I'll add my contacts in the description of this video. You can hit me and come and hear your opinion about your team. Because for me, if I'm to discuss any team aside from Arsenal, I'll discuss that based on what I see from the outside and from fan perspective. Then you will be the one to do that yourself. So if you want to be on any episode, just hit me up. Then you can make things happen. Thank you very much. Let's start with the transfers. Let's start with the transfer. Last week we talked about Mazraoui and the Lights.
Yes.
And funny enough, they've closed their deal, I think, yesterday.
The America is tomorrow.
So technically they will sign their contract maybe tomorrow or in a couple of days time. How do you see? Because for me personally, when I looked at the deal for the Lights, well, I think in that Bayern Munich team, he has lost his place. Getting such amount of money for him is a good deal for Bayern Munich. But I don't know for Man United because it will be based on his performances. What do you think about this? That?
I would say one thing that is affecting the Light is we talked about him being an injury pro. There's another setback for him. There's a setback for him as a player, because for Dyer to start ahead of the Light, there is something suspicious about it. But it's a good buy for us, but it's a good deal for Bayern Munich as well. But the money is quite much as well. It's quite much. But thank God we got him, and it's going to help us a lot for this season.
Well, let's hope. let's just hope that it gives Man United something they need, because defensively, Man United needs that defensive solidity. I won't lie, because it's part of why they lost the Community Shield yesterday. But we talked about that separately. So, and Mazraoui as well. You know, we talked about Mazraoui, and as well we talked about Aaron Bissaka. That he needs to go, and luckily they've already sold him to West Ham United for around 15 million pounds. Then in add-ons, they have 5 million in add-ons as well. You said he needs to go last season. Last week.
Yeah, he needs to go. We've really tried for him.
He has tried for United as well, because if you look at over the years what he has given to United, of course you say that okay, maybe offensively he has not contributed a lot offensive, but
it's awful
in terms of defensive duty, which is what United bought him for.
Yes,
he has not led United in that aspect. From my own perspective,
Mazraoui and Bissaka, one, offensively, yes, we can't compare both, and then defensively we can't compare both as well, because Bissaka is good at defense, while Mazraoui is good at being an attacking defender. So when we say, and we know qualities of a fullback has to be very, 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 very adequate in attacking and in defense. So stuff like that. That's why we have Mazraoui, and he's good at playing 3 and 2. So we can switch him and Dalot.
Okay.
They are good at playing both sides. So that is a good buy for us. It's a good buy.
Well, I will agree with you, but I just hope I hope this season will be a good season for him and for United, because like now United has beginning to pile up injuries.
Yeah,
They have been beginning to pile up injuries, and I hope that this will not be a setback for them this coming season.
it will be a setback.
Because
To be
now
sincere,
majority of their defender now this as you said, you mentioned that Maguire it wasn't fully fit, but it was just introduced yesterday based on the competition, based on the community shield.
yes, yes, yes. Because Maguire is like he was forced
To play.
to play yesterday's match. He's not fit enough to play yesterday's match, and that's another
But it
setback.
was solid.
It was solid though. No, it was solid. Fine. Assuming Maguire was fit, if Maguire would be on the pitch for the 90th minute of the game.
Well, I agree with you. I agree with you. And now let's move on. Let's discuss about Eric Ten Hag. For me, I would say this coming season will be a make or break for him because, like, for as of last season, some United fans are calling for his sack, that they should sack him or something like that. And some are actually backing him that okay, there are a lot of injuries in the team last season, and that contributed a lot to the woeful performance United had last season. Same thing has started again because now United are having injuries in their back line. So it will be, I don't know what to expect from him, especially his playing style as well.
As a manager, managing a big club like that, I know it's a big job doing it on himself, doing it alone. No, he needs someone that will give him an insight on what to do and what not to do. If we to check yesterday's match, Pelistri playing at that position against Manchester City, no now, that is not a good option. I would say to my own self, I would say that is not a good option.
Then who could play from there?
One, we don't have a player like a solidified player that can play that position, but I think Anthony is capable of playing a fullback at that point in time. Anthony, he can play a fullback.
So you are suggesting that Anthony should play at left back, then you should leave Dalot at the right full back.
No, not that he should be playing there, but
No, for that
for
game.
that game, he's needed.
Okay.
I'll prefer Anthony to Pelistri playing at that position.
But for me, I think if I'm to follow by your suggestion, I think it should switch to a kind of back three or a back five. Sorry, then you have your wing back. Anthony will play high up the pitch. When they are defending, he will drop deep. Or when they are attacking, he will play high up the pitch with the midfielders. And as well, Dalot will also push forward a little bit more. Maguire has been replaced. He's injured.
Yeah, he's not that fit, and we can't rely on Evans. He's an old man. He's just playing with experience. I told you last week that Evans is just a third to fourth option for us as a CB. He's not someone we can rely on like that. No, we can't rely on Evans to help us in our defense. No, we can't rely on him. But it is what it is. The result was cool, and our attacking players, they tried, but we know one man can't do it all alone. One man can't do it all
But
alone.
why didn't, because now if you look at that community sheet, why didn't Eric Ten Hag bring on Zaxi at that crucial point now when you know that you need goals? Because for me personally, he still stuck with the same strategy that he used against Man City
Last season.
last
Yeah,
season
FA
in the
Cup.
FA Cup final.
Yes.
And it worked well for him.
Yes.
It worked well. And I don't know why he switched things up like that at that crucial point. And when you need that, okay, you're already a goal down, you're already a goal up. I think he should have talked to his players to defend well so that they will go away, they walk away without
They should have
single goal.
protected that single goal. But if you look at it, we have more chances than Man City.
Of course, because Man City they struggle to create chances because yesterday the way I understand their strategies and playing style, anytime United lose the ball, all of them sit deep behind the ball.
Yes.
And whenever they gain the ball, they launch a quick counter attack
Yes.
on Manchester City, and that's part of why they got the goal.
Yes. If we should watch, if we should take note of if we should take note of what happened in the match, you see that they come in through the two position, which is Pelistri position. It was hard for them to come through the three position, which is we have Dalot there. He was the man that held that position. He held it well.
But the cross came from there.
Yeah, the cross came from there because the attack, that guy Bob was a bit of disturbance.
Because it's a big thing. Because yesterday, like last season, we saw glimpse of what he could offer.
Yes.
And so far in this preseason, I've watched him for, I think this is the second time I watched Oscar Bob play for Man City in this preseason. And for me personally, the boy was top notch.
Excellent.
The boy was top notch. I think it's just another big thing to break out of Manchester City this season.
I'll still prefer Bob than their new signee. I'll prefer Bob to their new signee because he can play both sides. He can play 7, he can play 11. Bob is a good player. I will give that to him. Credit to him.
But with we discussed about Eric Ten Hag.
His strategy.
Now this is a new season. Do you think from what you watched yesterday, is it the same thing that we will continue to do? Because for me personally, I don't see any changes in what he does.
I think there will be changes. Changes will come up, but the changes I'm saying is that they just need to make the back line to be more solid than any other, not even compared to Arsenal's back line last season or Man City's back line last season. No, our back line should be compared to that of Liverpool's back line or Real Madrid back line.
But you do not have that qualities.
We don't have that player.
That quality is not there because now United only have Lisandro Martinez as a solid defender. Yes. And I pray and I hope that he do not sustain any injury. Because as far as I'm concerned, if that guy is not in United's defense going into this new season, it will be a very, very tough season for United. Very tough season. And Lenny Yoro, with what we watched against Arsenal, I think he's quite a good player.
He's a good player. Even if the money is,
but it's not going to be available for 3 months.
Yeah, let me say he'll be available by December, January.
Well,
to me, the strategy need changes. It needs changes because the light too is also an injury prone. How do we cope with 2 to 3 backs having injuries? We can't beckon on Maguire alone. Maguire can't carry the team.
But part of what Eric Ten Hag wants to do is to play out from the back.
He loves playing out from the back. And that's why he bought Onana.
Yes, that's why he's brought in Onana, because Onana is very, very good, but he's very good at ball with ball at his feet.
Yes.
We have Lisandro Martinez, who is equally good as well with ball at his feet. He's comfortable on the ball. Well, Matty Delight, it's been a while since I watched him, and I hope that he will contribute a lot in terms of playing out from the back.
His last, the cup they just lifted at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, he was at the bench. He wasn't featured in that match.
And maybe as a player that has injury a lot, the Bayern Munich didn't want to depend on him that much. I think that is why they brought Kim in last season. Yes. As soon as they brought Kim in, he lost his place. They brought Eric Dyer.
Yeah. But I was wondering, why are the fans protesting that they don't want him to go? They have something they have seen in him. They saw some qualities the new coach is not seeing in Delight. They saw some qualities that Ten Hag saw when he was with him at Ajax.
Well, that one thing I think he has worked with Ten Hag at Ajax.
Yes.
He knows the qualities that he has, and he trusts him.
Yes.
And then that's part of why this deal went through in the first place.
Yes.
So let's just hope that qualities and that trust is still there, because this season United really need something to happen, and they need players who could come in through the doors and change things for them, because defensively they need players that could be that are reliable.
If we want to contest for the major trophies, we need players that are reliable, and we need players that are very, very fit, not an injury pro. No, we don't need anybody going on injuries this new season. I know we can't escape that though, but we just need players that are 100% fit for us whenever they are needed.
I hope things fall in place for United in this coming season.
I hope so.
And moving on, what are your expectations for this new season? Because now we've talked about injuries, we've talked about the transfers. What about the players, like individually? What are your expectations?
Individually,
what are your expectations? Because we saw what could happen for United in this Community Shield. We have players like Garnacho who came in and changed the whole game for them.
yes.
He got a goal. We have Ahmad, who is also a very, very good player yesterday
Yeah.
for United.
Yes.
We have Bruno Fernandes, who's at his best. And that goal, hadn't been, it wasn't offside. It was a beautiful goal.
Superb.
It was a beautiful goal.
Superb.
We have, yesterday wasn't a good day for Rashford, I would say. It wasn't a good day for him, because
Last season wasn't a good season for Rashford. Yesterday wasn't a good season for Rashford. Should we all be saying, are we just giving him chances to be himself, or we should just look for someone to replace him?
for me, I would say this is a new season. We know what Rashford can do.
The only thing I'll blame the coach for not bringing on Sancho on time. I'll blame him for that. And Zagzi was present and was available. Nothing. He has no injury. Nothing. He should have tested that boy
Yesterday,
Yes, he should have.
I think so. Yes, I think so too, because you have a striker. You have a striker who could make difference for you in that game, and you prefer not to play him.
Rashford being a false nine on at yesterday's game is just some. It's not giving. It's not giving. Look at the chances created. Look at the chances he missed. Garnacho was supposed to even the goal Garnacho scored. He was supposed to pass the ball, but he just said, "Let me just try it," and it worked. Because Rashford has seen chances that are not even to be compared to what Garnacho saw yesterday.
Of course,
He utilized it.
that one-on-one goal, I think he didn't make the right connection, because when I watched it, I just have to watch the clip again, because after the match I was like, what happened? And I saw that the ball actually hit his shin, not, he didn't make the right connection with the ball. I think that's why the ball wasn't on time, as in the ball could have easily went into the net.
But we know who Rashford is. Both
Left and right, very sharp.
God, no. Rashford is killing me. Rashford is killing me.
Well, I just hope that this new season is a good season for United.
Assuming their goal didn't come up yesterday.
It will have ended 1-0 to Man City.
No, not 1-0 to Man City. I'm saying that they won't have substituted Rashford. He would have been on the pitch for the
90 minutes.
Yes. Sancho came in because of the goal, but after that, what happened?
Wow. Well, for me, Man United just need to be clinical enough in front of goal, because they created loads of chances yesterday.
Lots of chances.
Loads of chances. And Amad Diallo, I think this will be a season.
He has cemented his position. He has cemented it. Anybody that wants to play that position will come after Ahmad, not before Ahmad.
I agree with you because what
Yeah,
he did
no,
was
no, he was superb. I love him. I love him for playing for what he played yesterday, and what he have been playing in his previous in our preseason
precision.
matches. Yes, I believe, but we also know that he's also an injury pro too.
Well, let's hope that that's not the case.
I hope so. I hope so.
Let's hope that's not the case. Now, moving on. What's your preferred 11 against Fulham for the
Preferred-
opening game
I
against
have-
Fulham on Friday night?
Okay, one. Let's go like this.
Let's go from the defense.
I have two options.
Okay, from the defense. Okay,
But let me go from the defense.
Okay,
From the defense, I will say Dalot.
playing from left back, right?
Yes, left back.
Okay,
Dalot, Martinez, Delight,
okay,
Mazarawi.
okay. I wait. Okay, you are just throwing in Mazraoui and the lights because
Yes.
now they will just have little time to train with the team before the opening game.
Because we both know that we need those people. We can't lose our first game of the season. That would be shameful.
Okay, okay. Now you are going for the Diego Dalot
Yes.
at left back,
Yes.
Lisandro Martinez and the lights at the central back,
Yes.
and Mazraoui from the right back.
Yes.
Okay, midfielder
We have Casemiro.
Casemiro,
We have Mino
Kobe Mino,
and Fernandez.
Bruno Fernandes. Fantastic. Well, that was what I thought as well.
Yes.
And well, your front three.
I want Garnacho, Zagzi, Hamad, or Sancho, Zagzi, Hamad, or Sancho, Zagzi, Garnacho.
So you've already mapped it out because now you have like three combinations now.
Because I have many options at the front line.
Okay. Well, let's wait and see what Eric Ten Hag will do. This is your preferred 11. Let's see because Friday is already near, so let's see what will happen. Well, that would be all for this. Well, thank you so much for your time. Well, that will be all for this video. If you are new, please kindly like, share, subscribe, and if you are already against, kindly smash the like button and drop your comment in the comments below. As I said earlier, if you want to jump on any episode, hit me up. I will leave my email in the description below. Hit me up if you are a Chelsea fan, an Arsenal fan, Real Madrid, Barcelona, whichever team you are supporting. Hit me up and let's make things happen. You'll see more of this kind of content in this new season where we will be discussing about different teams, their tactics and game plan from fans' perspective. Because for me, if I'm to discuss any team, I'll discuss that team based on a neutral level, and I would love to hear your opinion from a fan perspective as well. So thank you very much for your support, and I will see you in another episode, and bye for now.
Please like, share, and comment.
Thank you very much.